As our world gets smaller, it seems with internet Zoom calls and network marketing companies spreading worldwide, our body language is even more important today. I put together this video sharing these 5 gestures just to make you aware that while here in the United States, they may be common, but in other countries, they may have a totally different meaning depending on the country. Hi, I'm Debbie, your online marketing mentor. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 very common gestures and why you may want to stop using them. So let's get right to it. All right, gesture number 1, the thumbs up. Mindlessly giving somebody the thumbs up here in the US tells the other person, hey, yes, we agree, I'm good. But in other countries like Greece, Russia, Iran, West Africa, could get you in trouble. A thumbs up is synonymous with giving somebody the middle finger. However, this is one of the most versatile signs around the world. In most countries, it's a sign of approval and happiness, while in other countries, the thumb is used to represent the number 1 when counting, even hitchhiking. But like I said before, in some countries, it's not a good thing. Gesture number 2, the peace sign. In the English-speaking world, this creative twist on a peace sign called the 2-fingered salute, I believe gained popularity here in the US as a sign for peace or be cool. But in other countries, it's an offensive gesture. Australia, United Kingdom, South Africa, New England, India, Pakistan, and Ireland. It's the same as giving somebody the middle finger. Some studies show that the thought to have had its origins in 15th century England, the insulting V sign remains a sign of defiance in the face of authority and concept. But hey, the circle of peace? Really, how can that be? All right, brings us to the 3rd gesture, the A-OK. Now, you might be thinking you're showing your appreciation or acting like a professional scuba diver, showing everything's okay using this sign, but it's really a clever idea to read the room first. You could accidentally accuse somebody of being a failure in countries like in the Middle East or Southern Europe, for example. This symbol could be interpreted as 0, or even symbolizing an unpleasant part of the body, while attacking the other person's personality. In Brazil, Turkey, and Venezuela, it is not looked upon very nicely at all. This is why, if you happen to be talking to a client in other countries, know these gestures, which brings us to 4, simply the folded arms. Crossed arms can have a variety of meanings. For many, and this can often be the case, the perception is that arm crossing means we are feeling anxious, resistant, tense, maybe insecure or afraid, maybe a responding of distress. Creating a physical boundary or barrier can also be an act of self-comfort when somebody feels maybe overwhelmed. If someone, however, has their arms crossed and is gripping each arm tightly, then this may be a sign of stress. Research has also linked arms crossing to defensiveness, unyielding attitudes, and perseverance. In fact, one study showed that people who crossed their arms before a task were more likely to work longer than those that didn't. Knowing this information, people who cross their arms may be attempting to focus or at least create that impression of power and control. Or it could just mean they're cold. But if your prospect or client is crossing their arms while you're trying to make an offer or a sale, it's best to just simply ask more genuine questions at this particular time. All right, brings us to gesture number 5. When somebody puts an object in between you and them, right, holds any kind of object, the person you are interacting with, this serves as a barrier, and that is meant to block out the other person. For example, two people are talking. One person holds up a pad of paper, possibly a pen, a book. This is considering a blocking act in a nonverbal communication. All right, those are the 5. Unbelievable, right? So in conclusion, body language and gestures are an important part of communication. Body language is so important, and knowing these 5 simple gestures to stop doing is too. What if I told you there's a way to get most anything you want using body language? Things like secretly knowing what somebody's thinking, getting a raise without working any harder, having your prospect or client never forget you, and wanting more. People who are good at reading body language typically excel in their careers, have great relationships, and get freebies in life. So that's why I've put together a downloadable guide for you to learn more about body language to better connect with your prospects, clients, students, friends, and family. I've put the link below where you can go ahead and grab your copy of this downloadable guide. I appreciate you watching today, and stay tuned. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, because I've got more videos coming to you every week. Thanks for watching.